and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a 2022 prediction, a prediction of the entire year, any milestones, what's going on in love, what's going on in your life, how is the year going for you as a whole. We're going to get into as much as we possibly can. So before we get started, you can hit me up on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. For your protection, that's the only place, the only way you can get a private read from me, okay? Like this video, please. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to, and we're just gonna get into it, okay? Pause the video if you need to, and you can pick more than one pile. This is for the entire year. So we have group 1 with the blue stone, group 2 with the pink stone, group 3 with the yellow stone, and group 4 with the red stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the blue stone, 2022 prediction for you. Okay, love, life, milestones, anything, everything that is happening. So we got the Rada, which is the soul flame card. We got flexibility, honeymoon for love, and then look beyond the surface. So tapping right into the energy of all of these cards. Let me show you the cards for those of you who like to see them up close to get the messages from the art in the cards. I definitely get this energy. Honestly, it feels like something being turned on. That's exactly what it feels like. It feels like, I mean, you're swooning in terms of love and romance. We have honeymoon. At the bottom of this card, it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you're starting something new, or there's like a budding romance here. It does feel like this is with someone new or someone that you haven't heard of for a while. I mean, this person would honestly have to do a 180 if this is someone you already know. So if you have hopes of rekindling with someone from the past, the main happening in romance for you, we'll pull more romance cards, but the main thing that I'm getting, at least right out the gate, is honeymoon. Someone kind of sweeping you off your feet. It's blissful, it's exciting, and you're just like kind of melting into it and really enjoying it. And then we have Rada with Soul Flame. This one says rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. So I'm picking up on a healing relationship, someone that's showing you what love is supposed to be like, what you remember it to be. It's giving me energy of like your first relationship and how like good it was in the beginning before it hit the fan or before it ended, like that just, you know, spiraling in a good way, that dance. I'm getting so many visual images, but they're really hard to explain, to be honest. But it's basically just like a harmony is basically like a description of the images that I'm getting. It's very blissful and fun and exciting and warm, and it feels very good. So I definitely see your passions being ignited. You may be going back to something that you used to do, like in terms of like any talents that you had when you were younger, really tapping into those and seeing some success in that, because there's like this reignition. Like I said, it's like it's giving me an image of something getting turned on, like a car, like your whole body is like turned on again. You're very much so living life. We have flexibility, so you're definitely going to have to be open in the year of 2022. You're going to have to be flexible. You're going to have to be mutable. You know, the best way to experience this year is going to be being in flow with whatever is happening. And then we have look beyond the surface. So I feel like you're going to tap into another part of your soul, another part of relationships, another part of your consciousness. This relationship that you're experiencing in 2022 is allowing you to be very deep. Look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. And then it says, seek ways to bring depth into your world. So let's get into romance a bit more, and then we'll really just tap into any and everything. Yeah, and I felt this. We have let go of control issues and make the effort. So this is about experiencing. You can only experience if you allow yourself to give. The thing about dating is you have to be vulnerable and you have to have the time. I don't believe in going on dates if you're so busy that you can't pick up a phone call. You haven't created the space in your life to be in a space where you should be dating, you know? So when you deal with people and it's like, oh, I just live such a busy life, and they just kind of want you to, you know, take up this minuscule part of their life, that's a red flag, because that's someone that does not have the space and time to date. So it's going to take some vulnerability this year for you guys, because with the let go of control issues, it's like, instead of expecting someone to show you everything that you need to see, you know, in order to engage in a partner, the universe is really kind of challenging you. Like, if you're truly ready for a relationship, you have to be willing to date. You have to be willing to waste your time a bit here, you know, and that's just a part of what comes with dating. Unless you're, you know, working solely with the universe to bring to your exact person, that can be somewhat of a lonely journey. If you're opening yourself up to be more in the driver's seat and, you know, looking yourself for the person that you're gonna be with, you have to be vulnerable. You're going to waste some time. So it can be really fun for you. I see you doing a lot of dating in 2022. Letting go of control issues is gonna be important. Allow this situation to unfold naturally is what it says at the bottom of that card, and then make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So there's definitely a challenge for you guys to be more open with your energy, and that may come with, you know, some wasted time, but it won't be wasted time if your perspective is, I am, you know, in search of my partner. It won't be wasted time if you have the time. So let's see. We have humanity and benevolence and El Moria with awakening presence. Faith and El Moria. So stay calm, trust in the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Your perspective is going to be so important. Your perspective is really going to be what sets the tone for the year, because if you look at this like, I'm wasting time, I don't have what I want, versus I'm experiencing new things, new people, connecting with souls on this planet. That's one of the unique things about planet Earth. Planet Earth is the host to a lot of souls from all over the universe. So this earth is really like a melting pot, truly, and you get to experience so many different people who have so many different perspectives and so many different, like, you know, energies about them. That's a part of the beauty. And if you look at it that way and you experience and you live in the moment, instead of constantly feeling like you're chasing after this thing, you know, that you feel like you want in your life, this year can be very good for you. A lot of it will depend on perspective. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love is what it says at the bottom of that one. So the universe is really walking with you, but this year is going to be a whirlwind for you guys. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Terms of love, very blissful, very much so, a lot going on. I'm seeing multiple love interests this year for you guys. In terms of your spiritual journey, you're definitely being cracked open. It's like, you know, you've been frozen in time and you're unthawing, and like you're reawakening yourself. A lot of surprises coming through this year. It's going to be about taking your time though. We have the Chariot in reverse and the Moon. The universe is going to be kind of forcing you to slow down and take your time and to experience people and to experience things. A lot of experiences for you. A lot of new energy I'm feeling. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. So I definitely feel like you guys are bringing back life to something that you had given up on at some point in the past. We have the Knight of Swords, moving forward, conquering your fear, facing your fear. I'm getting skydiving for some of you. I'm also getting a live performance for some of you. So if you've never performed live and you have a talent, like you're a singer, you're an actor, you're going to be booking gigs this year. You're going to land an acting gig either in your community theater or you know, for a small platform, like, I don't know, I can't even think of one right now, but the main one that comes into my mind is Netflix, but that's a big platform. But think like Zeus Network, a smaller platform, or it may be Netflix. You may be going for the gusto with this and it's just kind of like a small, lower budget show. That's really good. But a lot of you guys are getting opportunities this year to showcase your talent to other people. It's not going to be something that you can hold in anymore. Four of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of money that you have as well coming in. As long as you don't force things, this will be a really good year for you guys. We got two fives, the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. So in terms of how you feel about love, how you feel about life, your perspective is totally changing. Some of you guys are going to end up living somewhere off the grid by the end of 2022. Like you're going to end up in Costa Rica, or you're going to end up somewhere more rural, and you're going to have your own garden, and you're going to be living life totally differently, because Five of Cups, Five of Swords, it's like the things that you would fight for before aren't important to you. You've looked beyond the surface. Your opinions, your thoughts are different on certain things. And in terms of what you need out of love, like maybe you thought you needed a partner that, you know, loved to travel and loved to, you know, do fun things, but really you end up meeting your person. And then now you're, you know, living more of a country life in Costa Rica, or more of like, I guess, I don't know what that would be, like a, I don't know how you would describe that. Not an island life, but you know what I mean? Just very different. So some of you guys are going to be completely changed. Some of you guys are going to be working in more of a holistic field, like you're going to be doing Reiki in another country and really living off the grid, like away from social media. Like your whole life is going to change. What's important to you is going to be totally different. So a lot of transition. That's why the flexible card came up, you know, with your main cards, because the universe is saying you're going to have to be open to whatever I put into your life, because I feel like you guys have asked the universe, like, universe, expand me in ways I haven't expanded before. Show me what love really looks like. And love for you is something totally different than what you thought, which is why it's important for you to be open to the experience, because that way the universe can really, really work in your life and change some things and put you in position to truly live a life that you love, versus what you may think love looks like, or living life and being invigorated looks like. Like maybe you think city life is for you, but if you allow the universe to expand you and connect you with people that resonate with your soul on a level that you've never even felt, you will realize that you have only been scratching the surface of your consciousness. And like I said, it's like you're being replugged back in. So there's a lot of change happening for you guys, and your life is going to change this year. It's going to be so different. Four of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. I also get this energy of not having to worry about money, not having to worry about, you know, resources. Like you guys are very much so taken care of. So this could be because you're living in a community where you have something that you can, you know, use as currency. So like if you do Reiki, if you're a healer, or if you have your own garden and you grow, you know, vegetables, you can trade that with other people and they can give you things that they have, like maybe tools, housework. You know, if you're living, like imagine if you're living in Costa Rica and, you know, something's wrong with your plumbing, if you have someone in your town that, you know, is a plumber, and you can give them some healing, or you can give them, like, in places that are disconnected from social media, those right side qualities, like anything to do with intuition and spirituality, is definitely more important and more valued. So you would think, like, really, someone's gonna allow me to give them some Reiki healing and they're gonna fix my house? Yes, yes. And that's what you're going to be living. And it makes sense with like crops, you know, but our society, you know, we value tangible things, physical things, and we're moving to an age where even, you know, there's digital currency and things that you will never physically touch that are now growing in value. So that's just a technological parallel to how life is also transitioning. You know, things, spiritual help, that's going to be, you know, that's going to be valued just like something physical. So don't doubt the message, lean into it, because the more flexible you are, the more you're going to get out of this journey. So all right. Literally, we have the there's nothing to worry about card that came out, and then we have reward yourself. So experience it, experience it. This year can be like so beautiful, and it's like the what I feel right now, I wish I could just transfer to you, because it's a feeling, it's intuitive, it's a vibration, it's a frequency, and Not everything can be put into words, but if you allow yourself to truly experience, you will get all of this and more. Okay, so we have there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under perfect control of the divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. So allow yourself to be, you know, swooned away and swept away by the universe. Allow yourself to just experience this. And then we have reward yourself. You've been giving yourself a lot lately, and it's time for you to receive. It says you've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This is the balance of giving and receiving, and it is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So a lot of receiving this year, whereas last year may have been about a lot of giving, and it may have made you cold or a bit jaded, but you're now in your season of receiving. So I'm so excited for you guys, group 1. That is what's going on for you guys 2022, a whole lifestyle change, okay, and some fun and love as well. So you can hit me up on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 2, with the pink stone 2022, we're getting into everything happening for you, any milestones, love, life, everything. So let's jump right in. So first of all, we have passion and empower yourself, and then we have Commander Ashtar and success. So immediately with you guys, I get a lot of power. I'm surprised these cards didn't come up for the redstone, because like I don't even know how to describe how things are happening. It's kind of like a year where everything is happening for you. So we'll get into it. Here's that. And then here's these two for those of you who like to look at the cards for the artwork. There's those. So let's start with passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is a year of truly getting pretty much everything that it is that you want, to be honest. I will say, I really feel like you guys are in control. It's like you guys have, okay, now I'm hearing, I was just gonna say, it's like you guys have this God power, and then I heard extension of God power. So the universe is like, simmer down, but you guys have really done the work to connect to your innermost deity, your innermost being, the inner God, the inner goddess within you, and they're working so harmoniously together that it's like everything is happening. Everything that you want is manifesting, and it's not because you've gotten really powerful spiritually and woo-woo and you're lighting candles and doing spell work. It's like literally, you know when people say like there's certain people who have the ability to just say something and it manifests? You guys are in that space. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a tower moment that got you here, because we have empower yourself. If you're empowering yourself, that in itself indicates that there is some sort of like low that you've experienced. So that could be 2021 as a whole, that could be where you are now or where you just got out of. But there's definitely this like breaking free energy, and it's like, it's crazy. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy is what it says at the bottom of passion. Empower yourself. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. I feel like this is speaking to you now. Maybe you feel low, you feel powerless, you don't feel like you have that magical ability anymore. You may have turned against spirituality as a whole. I know there was so like, how many years was that? Like at least 5 years. There was a 5-year period where I refused to acknowledge that there was any sort of God in existence. And even though I had received so much from God, the universe, spirit, the divine, whatever you believe in, that higher power, even though there was so much work the universe has done to bless me, because I was raised really religious, once I realized that there's so many religions that say the same thing, and a lot of it is, you know, I don't want to project my opinions onto you guys, but a lot of it is fake or more symbolical versus like literal. I felt bamboozled. I felt lied to, and I was like, I'm not gonna believe in any God then, because I've been lied to my entire life. So I feel like a lot of you have like kind of feeling that way, where it's like there is no God because nothing has happened for me. Like when I tell you guys, I resonate with that on a whole nother level. Like I feel you, and it's like this whole breaking free moment. And what I can tell you, it's kind of like stretching out a rubber band. You know, you buy a new rubber band, or you buy a pack of rubber bands, and the universe is stretching right now, and it's all with purpose. But the universe is extending your capability and your reach, and you have not snapped. Well, you may snap, but you know, it's very symbolical. You haven't broken. You're not broken. You've experienced a lot, but the universe has so much planned for you. Like the power right now is like crazy. Okay, the energy. I have to center myself to deliver this message. Allow yourself to be strong, beautiful, and the person that you are capable of being. All right, so then we have success, which, you know, really kind of speaks for itself. And then we have Commander Ashtar, a call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. This is exactly what made me feel like, wow, you guys are really stepping into this like God power, and the universe is like extension of God power. Like, don't get too crazy with it, but like, the power you guys truly have to, it's not even, manifesting is kind of like a cheap word to even describe what it is that you're doing and what you're capable of, because it's not like, oh, you've gotten so much power and it's magical. It's just like, you are the power, like you are the key, like you are the manifestation. Like, what the heck? Woo, 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 woo. Oh, okay, let's get into romance. So we have religious factors and keep an open mind. So you may see, here's the thing, I'm just gonna have to call it like I see it, and it is what it is. We're gonna call it God power. Because you guys are kind of in this God-like position, you're not gonna resonate with people anymore, and you may already be feeling that way. But religious factors, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. The people that you connect with, you cannot connect with moving forward. And it's not because you cannot go to the bars and the parties that they invite you to and hang out. It's because you literally, like, they can barely perceive you. You may go hang out with people and get ignored. They can't even perceive you. That's how high you are energetically. It's like they can't even perceive you. Those of you who understand this message up until this point, this is your pile, because it's such a higher level of consciousness. And I was talking about that to group 1 as well. I feel like 2022 is going to be a very, for those who have spiritually tapped in 2021 and before that, there's just going to be so much going on that we don't even have the words to communicate yet. You know, it's like we're going to have to go back to Sanskrit because the English language does not encompass the power you guys are going to have. It really doesn't. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. What I can say, group 2, for you guys, you're going to meet your person this year. You're going to meet your person this year. Because I don't see you having multiple love offers. Like group 1, they had so much going on in terms of romance. I don't really see that for you. For you guys, I see you really kind of being with one person, and it's partly because it's so rare for you to meet someone that you connect with. And for 2, you're attracting to you exactly what you need because you have that power now. So it's like you don't have to kind of go through a bunch of different partners. Even though that can be really fun, I see like one major person in your life this year. So look at this. We got Sarunos with what? Life force. And that is exactly what your entire spread has been about up until this point. It's been about your life force and your ability to like, and that's what it's life force. It's like your ability to, like I said, manifest isn't even the right word, but for a lack of better words, your ability to manifest any and everything that you could possibly want and need towards you just by needing it. You don't even have to speak it. It's just because you need it, it comes to you, and that's just it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you guys must have been really going through it. 2021 and before that, like, you guys must have been really doing a lot of spiritual work and have had a lot of ascensions. Life force, express your driving passion. Sensual powers are increased. Lady Portia with divine order, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So there's some things that's going to happen. I feel like this on a family level. The universe may have revealed to you through friends and work situations and like romance situations who can and cannot be in your life, but there's also this level of this happening on a super close level. There's an energy here, group 2, where it's like someone extremely close to you, you're realizing how they may be pulling you down, and it's someone like, this could be your mother, your father, a really close family member, someone you wouldn't want to let go of. You're seeing them for who they truly are and how behind they are spiritually than you. And you're realizing where they could get in the way moving forward. So you're gonna have to create distance between you and this person now, before there are some very important things going on in your life that they could mess up, if that makes sense. So, like, for an example, if you're meant to touch like a lot of money, this person may be, you know, removed for your life, or there may be distance you create between you and this person this year, and the universe is going to show you this. Like I said, it may be a tower moment. We didn't get the tower from the tarot, yeah, I do feel like you're going to see people for exactly who they are, and you know, it's going to be tough, you guys. Like, on an emotional level, it's going to be very tough. We have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So the person you've been waiting for is coming through. Someone who is very valuable, very emotionally intelligent, very intelligent in general. They have a lot of knowledge and a lot of power themselves. And Four of Cups, you've both been working with the universe to manifest each other to you. Even if you haven't asked the universe, send me this kind of person, send me this, like, you know, the universe knows what it is that you need through what you've experienced and the tests that you've passed. And because you're so tapped into your innermost being, you're manifesting your perfect partner to you, because you've tapped into the deepest level of yourself to where you can get the most specific kind of partner. You know what I mean? If you've only tapped into the surface level of yourself, you may say, okay, I needed someone with stability and I need someone who makes me laugh. But, like, you know, do you need a spiritual connection with someone? What specifically do you need out of a person? Out of a soul? Like, what kind of connection do we really need to have in order for me to feel secure? What do I truly need? Because for me personally, I'm an only child. So there was a point in my life where I thought, you know, I needed someone who loved me unconditionally. I mean, loved me like I was the only girl in the world. But because I'm an only child, that was a recipe for a disaster, because it made me a spoiled brat. It brought out parts of me that I absolutely hated, and it was a very ugly experience. So now that I've tapped deeper and deeper into myself, I know truly what it is that I need, because I'm not working out of a place of ego that's going to expect another human being to worship me like I am God, even if I am a goddess. You know what I'm saying? We're all an extension of God power, and you guys, because you're just tapped in, a lot is coming to you. Temperance in reverse and the Page of Cups, a lot of new experiences for you as well. I'm getting some travel. You may get a job that has to do with traveling, or you may be, I do see a whole new different group of friends that you guys are having. So your current friend group is, it'll only be replaced if you allow it to, but it will, the universe is working with the intention to replace it, because these are people who are more in alignment with you. So we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Swords. So you're definitely starting a whole new cycle here. And I get like this energy of, it's like new experiences doesn't even encompass this energy truly. It's kind of like new places that you're going. things that you don't have access to now, you're having access to moving forward in 2022. Yep. We have creative project and new partner. That's exactly what I felt like. This is a soulmate. This is exactly what you need being connected to you. We have joy and blessing in disguise. So I feel like you guys have wanted for a long time, especially with what I was talking about before, where I feel like you guys had this period of time where you didn't believe in God or the universe, or that there wasn't higher power, and you maybe still don't. It is what it is. Like, we all have our own opinions. Like, you don't have to ever believe that there's a God, and I'm still supporting you because, anyways, whole other conversation. But you guys are finally getting to a place where you're experiencing genuine joy. And you're genuinely happy on a daily basis. Your life is consistently good. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. It springs from appreciating gifts within the moment. Joy allows you to attract and create more in your present and future moments at the highest level. So you guys are consistently happy and feeling good. Blessing in disguise, what appears to be a problem is actually a part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Exactly. Trust in heaven's protection and the infinite wisdom to answer your prayers in the best way. So there's a lot of support from the universe, but a lot of things that are hitting the fan and have hit the fan for you recently are all for a reason. So let it happen. Try to be as flexible as you can with this. Creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse your artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited. It reignites your passion towards life. So yeah, absolutely. I feel you guys like being reinvigorated, feeling very happy, feeling very connected, very one, feeling like everything just makes sense. And it's very, very positive here. Some of you guys are going to be tapping into a talent you never thought you had because you have the space to. Some of you guys have been working so hard at like jobs because everybody has a bottom line, everyone has bills. Some of you guys have been working so hard at a job that once your romantic partner comes through, because they're coming through as the King of Pentacles, you're now getting the space to tap into your intuition and creative side. So these are things that can unfold throughout the entire year. This doesn't have to be something that's all happening at once, all happening right now. That would probably honestly shock your system. But the reason you're able to connect so deeply within yourself, and because you're reaching that spiritual level where things manifest just by you needing it, crazy. It may be because of your partner coming through as the King of Pentacles. They may be more of a traditionalist. They may offer you financial stability because they pay your bills, or they allow you to move in with them and you don't have to pay for anything. You just have more freedom to tap into your creativity, whereas before, you know, you're like, I got bills to pay, I don't have time to be painting and acting so spiritual, like I just don't have the time. So I see you guys getting a lot more freedom. And new partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated, and it is a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. So the partner you're getting is also going to resolve a lot of other things for you, which is exciting. Like I was saying before, maybe you've been looking for financial security, to connect more to your intuition and to your spiritual side, and then also for a stable home life, and you've been asking for a romantic partner that actually understands you and resonates with you on a spiritual level. It's like this partner is bringing you everything that you lacked, and you're able to give to them everything that they lack. So pay careful attention to the new people that we send into your life. You'll recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So relationships in general are going to be big for you guys in 2022. Friendships, you know, platonic relationships just, you know, like on a friendly level are also going to have a huge impact on you. But that is what we got here, okay? Hit me up on Etsy if you have a personal reading request. You can get one on there. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 3 with the Yellowstone. Let's get right into it, okay? 2022, the entire year for you in love, milestones, any and everything that will come up. So, ooh, Ooh. So we have blessings and Sanat Kumara with light activation. So some of you guys may step into purpose in terms of life purpose, like you're really figuring out what that is this year. And figuring out isn't really the right words for it, because you're being guided. Okay, I just heard to an adventure. So it's like the starting point of where it all begins. So we'll unfold what that is. We also have facing your fears and trust. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Okay, so let's get right into it. Light activation, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So some of you guys are really claiming your spot as the authority in something. You know, being spiritual is not about learning tarot. It's not about learning how to use a pendulum. We are all souls from all different points of the universe with a different galactic heritage. We all have something that we can give and something that we know that not everyone else knows. And you guys are tapping into your, I'm hearing security. You're tapping into your life purpose, and it's providing you with a lot of security. And it's also a whirlwind. It's taking you on an adventure where it's like some of you are going to be the first millionaire in your family, because you're reaching levels of financial security specifically and abundance that people in your family have not been able to touch and reach. And then also there's all these blessings. I'm getting like celebration. I'm seeing confetti and those like popper things. I'm seeing those too. Oh, now I'm seeing someone walking down the aisle, marriages. There's a lot of channel messages for you guys. So trust, the situation is calling for you to have faith. Everything for you guys, group 3, is being led to you, and it's a whirlwind. It's an experience, it's an adventure. Facing your fears, look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and to others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. So because you're the authority, you know, it's like you have what's needed here. You don't have to try to be anyone else. You don't have to be super serious because, you know, people tell you that, you know, I have people tell me all the time, not as much anymore, but when I first started reading tarot, I would have people tell me all the time, like, stop acting so spoiled. First of all, I'm an only child, so that's just not gonna happen. Second of all, don't focus on the person, focus on the message, because everyone is unique and spirituality comes in so many ways. If you've been subscribed for a while, I'm sure I've dropped a gem at some point that like really resonated with you. Now imagine if you had been like, ugh, I wouldn't be with that, friends with that person in real life, and so you miss out on the message and what they have to give to you. It's just so limiting, stripping a lot of illusions and appreciating yourself for exactly who you are, not trying to be another person, is something that's like, I see you guys being celebrated this year. Celebrated for who you are. And whereas before maybe you didn't even think you were that special, or you thought like you were cool because of this thing that makes sense, but all of these people are like really drawn to you and attracted to you, and they see your value because of something that you kind of see as insignificant. That is your special sauce. Like, I'm so happy for you guys. Like, there's a celebration of you this year, group 3, 2022. So let's see what else is going on. This is the one that flipped over. That's the one I'm gonna take. I'm not gonna take all these other ones. Oh, I'm gonna take this one. Ooh, oh, okay. I'll take that one too. Because it all makes sense and it resonates with your reading. And these are the only ones that were flipped upside. So we have wedding and children, and then we have worth waiting for and very soon. So the worth waiting for and very soon card are the cards that actually meant to come out. And then we have children and a wedding, which I definitely saw with the poppers and the celebration and the walking down the aisle and the marriage and everything. The universe is saying, yes, your person is worth waiting for, but they're coming in very soon, so you're not gonna have to wait very much longer for it. So it's beautiful because the universe is like trying to be disciplined with you guys a little bit, but at the same time, it's like so much good is happening that it's like, I don't know, it's an interesting energy, you guys. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So the universe is saying, listen, that period of time, that off season that you had, it's temporary. It's temporary. It is not permanent. And then we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, is what it says at the bottom of that card. So if there's new people that's coming into your life, it feels like retrograde energy, like If there's new people, or sorry, old people coming into your life, no. Open yourself up. Trust the universe that the person you're truly aligned with and truly respects you and can give you everything that you want and need, trust that that person will come in. Clearly decide what you want now through your actions and through your thoughts. You know, you may want to take one more time to just journal down what it is that you need to reaffirm that to yourself, so that when someone comes from the past, they don't kind of like get you off track just because, you know, you're familiar with that person. But then we have children and wedding, you guys. This situation involves marriage is what it says at the bottom of wedding. At the bottom of children, it says your love life is being affected by children. Some of you are literally having kids this year, and some of you didn't even know that you can have kids. I definitely went through a period of time where I didn't know if I could have kids. If you know, you know. Like, if you are a woman, you know how it is. Like, you're like, I was, a little risky there, and nothing happened. Can I even? And then, so anyways, let's see what else is going on for you guys. But I do see wedding and children. I was definitely getting that wedding bell energy. Super exciting. Facing your fears too. I feel like some of you guys are tapping into like hidden talents and showcasing those to the world. Some of you guys are going to be receiving, I was just going to say, some of you guys are going to be receiving fame. And we literally have the star card that fell out. You better invite me to your wedding, first of all, okay? And you better give me a shout out when you're famous, like, she's the one that predicted it. Like, give back to your good sis. Okay, let's see what else. Fame, notoriety. For a talent you have. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of things are kind of under wraps, so you don't see. This is why the universe is doing this. We have the Moon card and the King of Wands. You're meeting someone in a random kind of way. This is a random opportunity. This isn't something that you went out of your way to get. Like, you're being connected with someone serendipitously, so they see the special, like, they see what's special within you. Because, like, if you go to an audition, you know that you're auditioning for this, you know what part you're going for, and you may put on a show of how you want to be perceived. Because these things are coming to you randomly, you don't have that time to think, okay, what role do I need to play? How do I need to fake so that I can get this opportunity? That the universe is doing this intentionally. A lot of things are happening randomly, specifically so people see you for who you really are, because you don't have time to try to be who you think they want you to be. And that's what's landing you these opportunities. That's what's allowing this person to like you, because they're so attractive and you're seeing them and it makes you nervous, and maybe you're a little quirky, but you've adopted this too cool kind of personality that, you know, you feel like, yeah, that's what people are attracted to. They're attracted to mystery. But when people see that you're awkward, just pure self, this is what is confirming to this person, yeah, this is what I've been asking for, because I've tried to go for the bitch, or I've tried to go for the person that, you know, is so mysterious and too cool, and it did not work out. So I need something more authentic. So that's why a lot of things are happening for you guys randomly, spontaneously, serendipitously, because you may be a little stubborn, and it may just be extremely hard for you to stop projecting who you think people want. This year, you're gonna have to be yourself. And it's something you can make a conscious effort to do, but a lot of things are catching you off guard that it's just kind of how it is. So King of Pentacles, or sorry, King of Wands. Ooh, fire sign energy, very passionate lover. I love it. Yeah, a lot of connections that you're making are happening very serendipitously, very randomly. Then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Star card here. So there's some fame, some wish fulfillment, a lot of random opportunity for you as well. Okay. What else is happening for group 3 2022? That's crazy. We got the wedding card. Oh, first of all, we have the Queen of Wands. So we had the King of Wands before. The Queen of Wands has just showed herself. So that is an energy of a perfect pair, a true pair. A true pair. You are exactly what this person needs, and they are exactly what you need, so you can be comfortable and confident in being yourself. We have the Magician and the Two of Wands in reverse. This is what you've manifested. I don't feel like you guys are going to have to exert a crazy amount of energy this year. Most of what it is that you want and need is coming right to you. And then we have the Two of Cups in reverse. That's exactly what I was getting before with it, where it was like, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. If you entertain... no, I don't think so. I was just gonna say, if you entertain connections with people of the past, it's going to get you out of alignment, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I think it's just gonna be a little messy. I don't feel like it feels temporary. It feels like, you know, if you stumble a little bit, the universe isn't gonna punish you for that. It's just gonna be like a little messy, but your person, because they're truly a true pair for you, they're not gonna run away from you just because there's a little bit of drama in your life. But you know, just do your best, because I am picking up on that energy that is of that person that does want to come back. Probably because they can feel you energetically moving on, but also because they can see all the things that you're achieving this year. So we have Lady Nada with a heart awakening. Your heart chakra is being reopened or cracked open for the first time. Soul expansion and downloads and understanding. So huge spiritual advancements, huge advancements in terms of matters of the heart as well. Mahavadar Babahi says soul expansion, your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things is what it says. So a lot of spiritual development here. Downloads and understanding, like you are receiving the pings of the universe. It's like you're a cell tower and you're getting pinged and pinged and pinged, and all of this energy is being channeled through you, and like you're so connected. Wow. Huge, huge, huge expansions. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. So the universe is really communicating to you very easily. And then we have Lady Nada with heart awakening. Awaken to the acceptance of, or awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So tapping into this energy, this is going to be a year where you receive as much as you've been giving. So I'm hearing return on investments. The investments that you've made tenfold are being delivered to you tenfold. Oops. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to take any of those, but I don't know which one originally wanted to come out. Ooh, so we have play and have confidence. I don't get the play card from this deck very often at all. Play, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we'll oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you return to work with a renewed perspective and a heightened energy. So some of your load is going to be lifted from you. Maybe this person coming through, group 2 had this as well, where there was someone coming through offering them a lot of like financial stability. So your romantic interest this year may be very stable so that they can allow you the space to tap into your creativity and your creative projects. And then we have confidence. This one says, moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in the universe is enough. Along with knowing that the universe works through you and with you in all ways, lean upon us if your confidence wavers and will buoy you back to courage and faith. So the universe is saying, if your confidence wavers, we got you. Connect with us. And then we have the ocean and focus on service. The ocean says, the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow the power and beauty to wash away your cares and concerns. So I see a rejuvenation, a cleansing of your energy, and connecting to your spiritual source a lot. And then lastly, focus on service. Your soul desires to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. The stream continuously feeds you with everything that you need. So allowing yourself to be used, allowing other people to benefit from you will also benefit you. You will receive everything that you're investing. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. I'm so excited for you guys, group 3. It's gonna be a whirlwind. You can hit me up on Etsy if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 4 with the red stone. Let's get right into it, okay? 2022 prediction. What is happening for you in love, milestones, any and everything we can possibly get into. So let's see. Ooh, okay, beautiful. So first of all, we have connect to source. It is safe for you to love. And Lord Shiva with transcendence and forgiveness. So I know you guys, like when we hear like, oh, there's a lot of healing happening, usually it's like click, I want the good stuff. But you guys, true healing is happening for you this year. So please, please, please stick with me, because here's the thing. A lot of people don't heal. They just immediately get into the space where they use what they've been through as fuel to help them manifest, but they typically manifest the wrong thing. You don't know what happens behind closed doors. People are not happy. There's millionaires that, you know, end up in really, really dark spaces, or, you know, like they don't even want to be here. So just understand that because your heart is being cleansed and you're being cradled by the universe. I just get this image of the universe, God being like, you are my baby, I care for you and I'm taking care of you and I'm taking you out of this place. I'm getting an image now of like God holding your hand, and I'm seeing like a child literally walking into the light with, like, you know, the taller God figure. That's exactly what I see here. So stick with me, you guys, group 4. Because we have forgiveness here, and forgiveness is happening, and there's a lot of healing energy happening for you guys. So I don't want you guys to be like, oh, this is just gonna be another year of healing. BS, I don't want it, okay? I feel like you guys are gonna get more than some other groups, so we'll see. Lord Shiva with transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe is what it says. Universe, spirit, God, the divine, whatever you believe in. It's like, oh my God, now I'm getting this image of someone at a wedding and they're dancing with their father. And it's like, you're so cared for and loved and protected, and the universe is like taking you under its wing, and you're getting, this is what dreams are made of. Like, you're getting everything. You're dancing with the universe, where a lot of people are dancing with themselves and living lonely lives, lifeless lives that don't have any happiness and true power to it at all. But because, you know, social media is so big, it's an illusion. You know, we live in, well, not anymore. The age of Aquarius is supposed to be like the age of information. Whereas before, I was just listening to something about this the other day. We were in something and I don't know, I'm not even gonna try to remember, but it was basically kind of like the age of illusions that we were in before. So it's like, you know, things are really opening up for you and you're seeing the truth, true happiness. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and connect to source. Go within and discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what it is that you want. So the universe is challenging you, but there's a lot of reward here for you guys. This is going to be a year of being honest. This is going to be a year of like, I feel like some of you guys have a throat chakra block. You can't even be honest with someone about how they've affected you and what they did to you. You can't even speak it out loud. But if you're speaking it to yourself, speaking it out loud to the universe for the first time, or to this person, you're communicating, this is what happened to me. This, you know, is my experience, and you're being set free from those shackles completely. And then we'll see what manifests from there, from this free energy. Heart-to-heart conversations honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. You may be addicted to sadness. You may be addicted to heartache. You may genuinely have tethered yourself to relationships that need a lot of work and pain because you resonate with that person. Make sure you're not giving someone an opportunity to hurt you because you wish you could have been that person for yourself. Okay, if you were hurt and battered and bruised, and you felt like you wish that you would have had someone that would have come save you, especially if you're not still healed and fully ready to take on everything that comes with dealing with a damaged person, don't recognize that you may feel like doing that because you know what those lowest of lows feel like, and you don't want anyone to experience it. You know, make sure that you are opening yourself up to love instead of like further heartache and partners that don't have anything that they can give to you. Yeah, you're not a servant is what I just heard. The universe is saying, you know, you've been living your life in like in servitude, but you're taking on projects and doing things that the universe hasn't really asked you to do. You know, your compassionate heart has put you in some situations where you've gotten hurt. We have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith and pay attention to the red flags. So I do see you guys being connected with someone who's really truly good for you and has healing powers themselves. Pay attention to the red flags. It's like an energy where this year, honestly, you're gonna see your shadow. You're gonna see your shadow. Now I'm seeing that is so weird. I'm seeing the intro video to Lemonade, Beyonce's album, and she's like, I saw the devil. Like, if you hear it, then you know. And it's like, she's, you know, the whole album is about forgiveness. That's what the entire album is about. It's about, you know, her and what she's experienced in her marriage, getting cheated on, even though a lot of people would say she's like one of the most beautiful people in the world, and still her having, you know, the thing happened that you would never expect to happen to one of the most beautiful people in the world, you know? Her being in the position of what many women have been in before, a place she thought she'd never be as Beyonce. And you know, it's like I'm getting this energy of you guys seeing the lowest of lows in your shadow, and how your shadow has gotten out of control and how it has dictated your decisions and how it has changed the course of your life. You are connecting with your shadow self in 2022. You're seeing yourself for exactly who you are. And it's scary. We have the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. You are facing your shadow head on. You know what? It's giving me like that energy where it's like, you know how some people say like, no one could say anything to hurt me because, you know, the things that I say to myself on a day-to-day basis are way worse than what anyone else could ever say. It's giving me like that energy. You're seeing where you've limited yourself. You're seeing where you've gone for partners that weren't good for you, or you're seeing the part, you know, you're seeing that it's your shadow that has landed you in crappy relationships with the 7 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse, you're seeing where your shadow has convinced you that you can't manifest or achieve anything. 9 of Swords, you're seeing the illusion, and it's scary. It's scary. There's that. A very deep year for you guys spiritually, and it's like it has to happen. Because you've bumped your head over and over and over again, running away from yourself, trying to find your value in another person. A person can only mirror that back to you, but if you're not projecting it because you don't know that it's in there and you don't see it, they're not gonna see it either, and they're gonna treat you like what you kind of feel of yourself, or you know, they're gonna treat you not the way you deserve. So we have the Hierophant, a huge year for learning for you guys. The Hermit in reverse, meeting a lot of new people too. The universe is really taking you guys on a whirlwind. Like, this could be a really crazy year for you guys, where for some of you it's gonna hit the fan. I'm gonna be honest, like it's gonna hit the fan. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's definitely an unwinding of these silly decisions you've made in the past. Like, I feel like you guys may have went through a phase where you tried to like flip things, like, you know, you tried drop shipping, or like you signed up for a multi-level marketing company. Like, you've tried to make money quickly, or you've tried to, you know, shortcut your way to abundance, and you've run away from what your soul was truly saying because you didn't want to do that work. But guess what? That year you wasted and that money you wasted on that MLM, you could have just spent the year tapping into what your soul was truly saying and done the work, and you would have been done by now. So I feel like the universe has had enough, and the universe is coming through with a very daddy-ish energy because it wants the very, very, very best for you. And it's like, this is what we're doing. Woo! We got Lord Ganesh with infinite abundance. That is what I was waiting for. You guys are unlocking true abundance because you're doing the work. Melchizedek with higher learning. Literally, you're doing the work. And that is what's bringing you this abundance. So we have Paul of the Venetian with experiencing grace, and Radha with soul flame. The universe is reigniting your zest and your flame within you, and truth, you know, it's shining a light in all of the shadows. So I'm gonna be honest, this year is not gonna be all love and light for you guys. Like, I really wanted it to be in the beginning. If you felt called to pick any other pile, please watch that pile as well. But if this is the first pile you went to, the universe wants you to hear this first, and then if you felt called to any other pile, pick that as well. But at the end of the day, it's not all love and light. If you were to ask me how 2019 was for me, it was absolutely horrible. It was absolutely horrible. And that's just the truth. You know, so I'm not in the business of lying to you. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that, oh yeah, it's gonna be sunshine and rainbows. Like, yeah, finally we're getting to the good stuff. But the universe really wanted to lay it out for you in the beginning. And if you're even listening still right now, this is your message, because you're gonna do the work and you're ready. So congratulate yourself. Get ready, buckle up. It's gonna be a crazy wild ride. So anyways, Paul the Venetian with experiencing grace. I'm glad this came up because the universe is like, even though there's some really tough things happening and you're really facing your shadow self, you're also experiencing grace, and the universe loves you, and the universe is taking care of you. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So the universe is sending you love through people, through experiences, through, you know, like just like blessings. Like, you may find $100 or have a random check come in, or meet a friend that's going through something similar, so you can have someone to go through this journey with. Like, there's still gonna be like grace through this experience. But it's a year of tough love for you guys. It's gonna be a year of polarity. We have Radha with soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience harmony and healing. Your inner child, I get this image of your inner child coming out to play again. And it's because you truly feel safe to, because you've faced something that may have happened when you were younger. Like, this is what happened. I wasn't given very much love, or I didn't have very many resources, or my parents did not love me. And you're realizing they did not have the capacity to love, and that is something very hard to accept, but you're doing it. And because of that, you're able to truly expand, because that's not weighing you down like a ball and chain anymore. You've freed yourself from that. You've forgiven them. You've understood, listen, who were their parents? What resources did they have? Doesn't mean they should have did that to me, but they did. And I want to experience more, so I'm freeing myself from that by facing it and saying exactly how it was. XYZ happened to me as a child. that is what it is. And you're opening yourself up to be truly healed by the universe, and the universe is taking you in and taking care of you and connecting you with people who truly have the ability to love you. Lord Ganesh, with infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. Absolutely, you may be having some new guides come in, some new angels come in, some spiritual support. And then we have Melchizedek with higher learning. You've learned from experience, more inner study now is required to progress. To further progress is what it says. So yeah, there's a lot of lessons you're learning this year, if I'm being completely honest. Well, it doesn't feel like you're learning a lot of lessons per se, but there's a lot of acceptance of what has already occurred. And it's like not a new thing presenting itself to you that you then have to process and learn the lesson of, but it's like that those lingering things that have been with you for years are truly being healed, and you're finally learning the lesson of it. Like you're seeing what you can take from it, admitting that it happened to you. And exactly, we got time to go. So you're definitely moving out of that space where you're affected by those things, and you're moving on with your life. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. So the universe is in full support of you guys, and that's just on period. And acceptance. Absolutely. It's the truth. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. You're being lifted to your highest potential. Other people around you are, and your life is going to change. But 2022 is going to be a huge transformative year, and you can't run away from this healing and forgiveness that has to happen anymore. Because if it doesn't happen, you won't truly ever get to see the true abundance that has your name on it, that you are deserving of, that is yours. It is yours, and you deserve to get it. And that's what I see for you guys. So you can hit me up on Etsy in the description if you want a private tarot reading. Please like this video, I appreciate it. Even if it was hard to hear, please like the video. Okay, subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. And that was your pal, you guys. I love you, I love you, love you, love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.